Welcome back, guys, to Modded Minecraft 1.19, where today we're going to be working on various MEKASUIT units. I forget they're called units. I always want to call them upgrades. They're basically upgrades. We're going to make the MEKASUIT make me absolutely just perfectly brilliant. Last time we covered the base 5. I would say the 5 you really can't live without. The water breathing and jetpack fuel one, which by the way, I figured out wasn't working last time because it didn't have, like, my helmet didn't have any power. So that's why it wasn't working. It naturally has to have power. So once I gave it power, yeah, I'm now able to breathe underwater indefinitely. And it separates the hydrogen from the oxygen in the water. I breathe the oxygen, and then the hydrogen becomes jetpack fuel. It's fantastic. I also got the energy unit, which essentially gives me unlimited hit points because as I take damage from mobs or whatever, explosions, it doesn't take away my health until it takes away all of the power from the equipment itself. Once the power is gone, then I'll start taking damage. And yeah, 4.09 gigajoules each. That's over 16 gigajoules total. Yeah, that's so much power. I think I could take hits from the dragon or the wither or even the warden for probably like an entire day straight, just standing there letting it hit me, and I don't think it would even scratch the surface. So I'm basically invulnerable now. And then of course I've got solar recharging, I've got the jetpack unit, charge distribution unit, which just makes sure everything stays even. It bothers me when it isn't. And also energy units for the other things. So those are kind of like the essentials, and today we're going to be covering the other ones that are really, really good. So if you just go into your search bar and type units, then it gives you all of the units that are available. And I've chosen all of them except for 3 that I either don't have yet or don't want. And there's 3 of them that I don't want because either I'm not going to use it right now or I just simply don't want it. So the first one I'm not going to get is the, well, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it over here, the Frostwalker upgrade, because I just don't use Frostwalker. I don't think it's very good. If I'm going toward water, odds are I'm trying to go into the water, so I'm not going to use the Frostwalker unit. Now, I know there are people out there probably typing up a comment right now saying, what are you talking about? Frostwalker is the best. You can have your opinion and I can have mine, and I'm choosing not to pursue Frostwalker. The second thing is the color modulation unit, which is the easiest one to spot in the group, and it makes the MEKASUIT a different color, and we'll deal with that in a future video. And also there's a laser dissipation unit, which I just happened to accidentally hover over here, and it dissipates lasers, and we haven't dealt with any lasers yet, so when we do, I will also cover this unit. So the only one I'm really not getting on the suit is the Frostwalker unit. Everything else, very straightforward. Actually, that's not true. Some of them are not straightforward. Some of them are. So like, for instance, this hydraulic propulsion unit allows your unit to step and jump higher. That's pretty obvious. It makes you jump higher. The motorized servo reduces the strain of sneaking. I'm guessing this means that, and I don't know for sure, we'll find out. I think this means you can sneak faster, but we'll find out. The geothermal generator unit, I think, allows you to, I don't know, charge your thing in fire. I mean, I don't know. I've never used this one either, so this one's going to be really interesting. Magnetic attraction unit can be annoying, but it's also very useful. It just brings item to you at a very large distance if you drop them, or if your digital miner causes, you know, like if you're farming up trees and it drops stuff, the stuff comes to you. You don't have to like walk over it. It's fantastic. Locomotive boosting unit is probably the one I'm most excited about. This makes you run faster. Hydrostatic repulsor unit makes you swim faster. The gyroscopic stabilization unit, I have no idea what this one does. It says allows the user to act as though they are on solid ground. I'm not sure if that's on like water or in air or what. So we'll have to play around with that. The Geiger unit displays ambient radiation levels in your HUD. So let's just see if, you know, if there's radiation around, and then dosimeter tells you how much radiation you have. I don't know if I'll ever need those, but hey, might as well. This one's fantastic. Nutritional injection unit is amazing. You can automatically feed yourself with nutritional paste when you're hungry. You just have to make sure you actually have nutritional paste stored up in the helmet. So this thing takes away the need of having the canteen and takes away the need of actually feeding yourself because it does it automatically. It's amazing. Vision enhancement unit, you can light up dark places. Inhalation purification unit, it makes you invulnerable to certain types of potions. Radiation shielding makes you not die to radiation. So that is the set of units that I'm going to be making today, and I've got I should have all of the parts and pieces I need. I'm not going to worry about trying to put it in the book because not everyone's going to be making this exact same combination at the same time. This isn't like a guide. This is just me playing and looking forward to making all this stuff. So without further ado, let's begin by crafting probably the one that I'm most excited about, the Locomotive Boosting Unit. The Locomotive Boosting Unit, and I'm missing some energy tablets. I know where those are. There's two places it could be. It's either there or I forgot to make them. Maybe I forgot to make them. Oh no, I didn't forget to make them. Excellent. Okay, and I've got too much stuff in my inventory. You know what? Let's dump off. Okay, I'm going to be making 4 of these. As you can see, it's stackable to 4, which means I need 8 of these energy tablets. Notice, by the way, that they are charging each other. They're charging themselves, and that is because I have, if I go to the MEKASUIT body armor, the charge distribution unit is set to charge inventory. It's not a necessary thing, but I figured I'd turn it on, and I'll turn it off one day if I decide it's annoying. So, Locomotive Boosting Unit. I have energy tablets, so why aren't you working, buddy? Okay, well, polonium, I know that goes in the bottom. Module base, I've got 42 of them. I'm hoping that's all that I'm going to need. I've got my 2 energy tablets on the sides. I have pants, diamond leggings on the top, and then I believe it is the reinforced alloy. Yes, okay, cool. So all I have to do is manually place these 3 things and get the remainder of the units. So that's going to be 4. Let's put the pants and the energy units, and there you go. All right, that actually compressed a lot of my inventory into 4 upgrades or 4 units. Very good. So I'm not gonna actually. Yeah, I am. I really do. Attic is this one here, and I've put my modification station up here. Okay, so let's put the helmet. And oh, I'm sorry, not the helmet. What uses these? The pants. Nice. Let's just. I'm not going to do this with every single one of them, but I am going to do it with this one. The Locomotive Boosting Unit is fantastic, and you'll see why here in just a moment. So let me go outside. I can already tell that I'm faster. Check that out. So if I do / click the pants, and then go to Locomotive Boosting Unit, it changes how fast my sprinting is. So if I go back down to 0, then this is normal speed. If I go to, and I can't just keybind this, unfortunately, but there you go. So now I think the boost is double the speed. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, this is good enough, but no. It gets way better than that. It's way better than that. This will double. I think it'll double that doubling. That's pretty good too. That's manageable. It can get pretty ridiculous. If I go to here, then actually, I think I can keybind this. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's pretty dang fast, dudes. That's crazy. And if I jump, okay, the jump isn't that great, but oh, it actually is pretty good. And I've got the jetpack set, so I can't tell if this is just a jump or what, but yeah, that's fast. And then lastly, let's max this thing out all the way to the top. And I think this is double of that even, 0.25 to 0.5. So, oh yeah. So if I need to go somewhere far and I don't want to fly, this thing, that's ridiculous. Let me go out to 3rd-person mode there. Look at that. Oh, dude, I'm like the freaking like Iron Man or something. Like, this is just ridiculous. And now I'm hungry because, believe it or not, that's a lot of food. That's a lot of movement. So there you go. I'm now able to sprint stupid fast. That's awesome. Let's go do the. Whoa. Okay. I can't leave it on that. It's like the atomic disassembler. I can't be having it on the fastest because it's just too fast. All right, so that one's done. Let's just take it away. And now let me decide what else I want to do. Hydraulic propulsion unit. I mean, why not? I've done fast speeds of running. Now let's do fast or high jumping, right? So let's just take all these energy tablets and these free runners. And I've got some extra bits and pieces I'll have to take in a minute. But yeah, here we go. All right, so it's the exact same thing. We've got polonium on the bottom. We have reinforced alloy on the left and the right, energy tablets. I have the module base, and then I have the free runners. I have to manually do this. And let's go ahead and select these just like so. Oh man, I'm excited about this as well. I'm not gonna demonstrate this one right now. I want to craft them all, but no, you know what? It'll help me keep everything straight on the effects, because some of these things, the effects are strange, right? So let's just do this one at a time. Why not? Let's drag this out, shall we? So hydraulic propulsion unit is now upgrading or installing. Is that called installing? Am I installing it right now? I guess I am. So there you go. Put it back on. And now I'm going to go outside because naturally this is going to cause some issues. So first things first, I'm going to turn off the jetpack. Enable. Okay. Disable that. There you go. And hydraulic propulsion unit. So step assist is kind of like whenever you're, you know, in vanilla Minecraft, you're able to just automatically step up one block, right? Well, I think with step assist here, I'm able to do 2 blocks tall steps, but I don't have an example of that, do I? I mean, I guess I could use obsidian or something, but no. Okay, so this is a 3 block straight up wall, right? So what if I were to do just to, you know, not mess around, turn that all the way up? Is that not going to work? Is that too high still? Maybe that is too high. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that. That's really not why I got this. Why I got this is for the jumping. So let me just turn this back down to nothing. Jump boost. You know, we all know how high we can jump, right? I mean, look, like that's jump. If I hit shift and jump or control and jump, there you go. That's it. So if you're in sprint mode, which means you have to hold the control button, and you hit the jump button instead. So I'm holding control. If I hit jump, I mean, that's a pretty good jump right there. I'm going to let go of control, and that's the jump. That's the standard vanilla jump. So let's just crank this one up all the way to max, right? Let's just have fun with it. Control, jump. Oh, yeah. That's insane. That's crazy. Does that mean I can jump and land up here? Oh, yes. I don't even have to use jetpack. I can just jump up here. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. And how often am I in a watch? I'm running. I could turn up sprint really high and then jump. And I can be, dude, I'm going to be like the Hulk. I'm like the flipping Hulk right now. Oh yeah, this is fun stuff. Okay, let's do the next one now. The server didn't understand me going that fast, I guess. I don't know, that was weird. But all right, what's next? Let's go faster while sneaking. Again, I think that's what this is. So I think I can shift click this one because nothing has a whatever it's called. But I've got, okay, so blue ice, which you just have to get 9 ices and mix them together. And you have to have silk touch for this. So that's kind of a struggle. Reinforced alloy, elite control circuits, module bases, polonium pellets. Bam. That was actually a really, really easy one to make once again. And now let's apply them to whatever requires it. Oh, it is the pants. Nice. All right, we're upgrading the pants like crazy today. I knew today would be a lot about movement and motion. I just wasn't sure how much. And apparently, so far, that's all that we've been up to. But I'm making myself super, super mobile, and I love it. So I'm just going to shift, go to here, motorized servo. It's turned on. Oh, there's no way to like scale it? Okay. Well, I'm shifting, and I'm still going really, really fast. So that's pretty awesome. Does that mean that it's determined by the locomotive boosting unit? Let me just turn that all the way up. And if I hit shift and run, yeah, like that's ridiculous. If I go to okay. So all this does, I'm sneaking right now, and it's like regular running speed in vanilla. It's not like sprinting speed with the MEKASUIT, which is stupid fast. But that's still way better. Like, that's a huge improvement already, but a little underwhelming. I wish it would have been a lot faster. Okay, so that one's done. What's next? I'm genuinely curious about what this gyroscopic stabilization unit is. It allows units to act as though they are on solid ground. I mean, what the heck does that mean? I don't even know if I know how to, like, demonstrate this. Like, I don't know where I need to be to do it. But all right, I've made it. It required obsidian, reinforced alloy, poloniums, and module base. So what do we have here? Pants again. You know what? Let's just make this the pants show, shall we? All right, so there you go. It's turned on. So maybe this will give me more information. Nope, it's true or not. Fantastic. Does that mean, like, I mean, I'm on solid ground right now. Does that mean, here, let's go out to the water? Maybe that's what this means. I'm not on solid ground. There's a drowned over there. Yeah, I don't know what this thing did. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea how this thing works. If anybody has any ideas or can inform me about what this thing did, please let me know in the comments. Let's automatically eat, right? Canteen, reinforced alloy module base, and polonium pellets. I mean, it is not hard, and we only have to make one of them, which is fantastic. So goodbye, Canteen. You were a good pal, right? You hung out with me for a while. I should probably just be making these things up here. All right, and this thing I assume goes in the helmet because you eat through the mouth, right? And the mouth is inside the helmet. So there you go. No fluid stored. Oh, did I just lose? Oh, I just lost all that. Blast. Well, okay, I've got loads and loads of liquefied nutrition, so should be fine. Just slap that thing down for later, and I'm going to throw the helmet into here. It is filling up with nutritional paste. The canteen can hold 64,000 millibuckets. I'm curious to see if this thing holds more. 128,000 millibuckets of food. Oh, that is amazing. That's equivalent to 20 stacks of melon slices. And it'll eat automatically. I no longer have to even think about it anymore. Oh, man. And I bet you it's automatically turned on. But yes. Okay, so I can turn that off if I want to. But it's on, and that's awesome. Okay, well, there you go. And that was double the capacity as well. So double the capacity of the canteen, just like the jetpack. Unit was double the hydrogen as the actual jetpack. So that was awesome. Ah, another movement one. Hydrostatic repulsor unit. It lets us travel faster in water. Okay, so not a problem. I've got all these things in my inventory, and you know, might as well do all the ones that have something to do with motion. By the way, lightning rod is just 3 copper in vertical line. That's it. I know I haven't made that on camera before, but it's not a hard thing to do. So okay, so that goes into the pants naturally. Okay, so I have to do this. Oh wow, sprint is ridiculous. Pants. And this, and I guess we'll go swimming here in just a moment and see what happens. I still have no idea what that gyroscopic stabilization does. All right, down to the water. Here we go. And I really can't see, but I am obviously swimming way faster than I was before. Ha ha ha! That's amazing. So if I need to do some swimming, as long as I get underneath the surface, watch this, bam. Oh yeah, this is a lot faster. Man, I am like hypermobile now. I think that's all the mobility units that I have. And what's happening? Oh, the jetpack. I never actually turned the jetpack back on. Let's turn that baby back on. That's one of my favorite friends. Oh man, this is ridiculous. And there's actually several ways to improve mobility even more. This is as good a time as any to discuss this. Antimatter, and we'll discuss how to make this in a little bit, but the Elytra unit, so you can apply an HDPE reinforced Elytra to the MEKASUIT. What the heck does that mean? Well, if I have some HDPE, I'll demonstrate that. I do not. I don't have any HDPE. What the heck? I'll fix that right now. Okay, I've got an HDPE stack of pellets. What you can do is you can reinforce Elytra to give it more durability. So you just slap Elytra surrounded by HDPE. I think maybe... oh, does it have to be sheets? Come on. Oh, dang. Okay. It has to be sheets, and it has to have 2 atomic alloy. And what it does is it improves the hit points of your Elytra, so you don't have to recover it quite as often. It does maintain its I can't think, unbreaking and mending and all that stuff. So you don't lose the enchantments. Watch this. It's actually faster for me to do that than it is to go through the portals. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, let's actually reinforce Elytra now. So I don't remember the exact crafting recipe, but I've got extra HDPE sheets now, and there you go. Okay, so now I have a reinforced Elytra, and again, by using antimatter, we'll discuss how to get that in a future episode, but you can include Elytra in your MEKASUIT. That is something that you can do. There is also a gravitational modulating unit, which essentially gives you creative flying in Mekanism. And there's a teleportation unit, which allows you to quickly travel to nearby blocks, basically what you can see with the Mecha tool, which we'll be covering in the future. So yeah, there's some big stuff coming, but I think at this point we're plenty mobile. So I've been wearing hazmat stuff whenever I run my fission reactor, but you know, if I put radiation shielding on my mecha suit, I don't have to have these anymore. Basically, my mecha suit will be radiation proof. So why not make 4 of these babies and go ahead and oh, I'm missing a part. What's going on here, man? It's okay. I just didn't get enough of these infused alloys. Okay, so let's make 4 of these. And we can slap those into each of those. And at the same time, I might as well do the other radiation ones, right? So the dosimeter one and the Geiger unit. I haven't made either one of these. So to make a Geiger unit, you need 4 lead and a basic control circuit, which I don't have one of those. I think I'm also going to need one of these. But to make a Geiger unit, you just have to have 4 lead and a basic control circuit. So I'll make that. And then to make a dosimeter, you need 4 lead and a redstone. And then we're going to throw these into some units here. I need 8 more infused alloy. No problem. Shift and click. There's the dosimeter and also the Geiger unit. Very good. So that's all the radiation stuff. Let's go ahead and slap all this in here. It's just going to give me more information, essentially. So the helmet needs to have 1 of the radiation shieldings. The Geiger unit and the dosimeter both go into the body armor. So I can do all 3 of those right here. There's the 1, there's the 2, and there's the 3. It's actually super easy, easier than you would think to make yourself radiation proof, right? At this point now, as soon as this the boots are done, I no longer have to worry about radiation as long as I have that turned on, and there's no reason why I shouldn't. So there you go. Now if I go to the mecha suit, I can tell this thing to turn on or turn off based on whether or not the HUD is turned on, which it is not. So if I hit, oh, it is on. Okay, so you can see here, 99.99 NSV, whatever that unit is. I guess that's good. I mean, I haven't had any radiation leakage before. So cool. Okay, I've got more information and radiation resistance. This is a great day. Let's tackle this geothermal generator unit. Harness geothermal energy from the surrounding environment and improves protection against damage from heat sources. Install multiple for faster charging and greater protection. That's great. So, and it only goes on the pants. Wow. Okay. Well, to make these, you need polonium pellets, reinforced alloy, module bases, and heat generators. That means I need to make 8 of these heat generators, and I happen to have everything in my inventory. So go ahead and make those. And naturally, these things don't stack. So I've got to look at it one more time. Okay, so polonium, module base, and reinforced alloy, and then the heat generator. So I'm going to make 8 of these things. So I'll just shift click through all of them. And I think this will charge my stuff, but it's already maxed out in charge. So I'm not really worried about that as much. But I think it'll protect us from fire. So I'll go jump in some lava here in a second. Let's go ahead and just finish making the rest of these. Magnetic attraction unit is basically the same thing except for with iron bars. So I'll do that. The vision enhancement is basically the same thing, but with emeralds. And then the inhalation purification will require my scuba mask and my hazmat mask, which I have both here. And they both happen to be next to each other. That's awesome. I won't need either one of these anymore anyway, so might as well put them to use. So there you go. Now I have everything I need. Let me just make sure I made the right amount of everything too. And each of these goes on one armor piece, so no problem. So let's install all of these things. The pants are going to receive these 8, and are these? This is the helmet. This is the helmet. This is the boots. Okay, so the next one we do is the helmet. I don't know how to demonstrate this besides jumping in fire and seeing what happens. Magnetic attraction unit's really easy to demonstrate. Vision enhancement should be too. And inhalation purification unit is going to be difficult because I don't know how to give myself potion effects, but I can actually mess with it in the what is it called? The I can't think right now. The menu, I guess. Let's just do it in the menu. There we go. We put this in there too. Oh boy, guys. It's so easy to get tongue-tied and confuddled when it comes to these types of videos because there's just a lot of little bits and pieces, right? Boots. Okay. And this would be magnetic attraction. Okay, cool. So that is all of the units that I wanted to install today. Now my mecha suit is OP. Next time we'll be covering the mecha tool. But before I call it quits, let's demonstrate all of these. I think first things first, vision enhancement. So if I hit true, it says it should be on, but everything looks normal. Ah, okay. And it's dark outside. So right now it is dark outside, but I can see pretty dang far, which is pretty cool. So, and I don't know if there's a way to quickly turn that off, but vision enhancements, not too bad. And you can see now what it looked like before. Let's do the inhalation purification, which means that I can remove, okay. Oh, wow. You just remove all harmful effects. That's amazing. So now the air that I'm breathing through my helmet is purified and filtered. I can remove neutral effects as well, but then I'm going to keep my beneficial. I can even tell it to take away beneficial effects. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that's better than I expected it to be. What's next? Magnetic attraction. Okay, so that's the boots. Magnetic attraction. Let's just turn the range on all the way. And if I drop my configurator, it'll magnetically come back. That's basically what that does. And then the last one is I got to go jump in some fire, I guess. But first of all, I'm going to turn off the magnetic boots because I do know that when you don't want it, which is most of the time, you don't want it. I guess that if that makes sense. But let's go jump in some lava and see what happens. Great way to finish off this video. All right, let's test this baby out and see what happens. Okay, I'm in lava. And the amount of power that these things have is not going down. Let me jetpack out of here and turn that off. I just want to see what happens here. So what was it again? Was it the pants that does that? I think it does. Yes. So if I turn that off, so now let's jump in and see what happens. It's still not going down. Told you this would be difficult to demonstrate. I mean, I guess I could sit here long enough to see that number go down, but wow, I'm basically just sitting in lava right now. Can I see myself if I go into third person mode? I can't. Blast. Oh, that would have been cool. I guess I'll just sit here for a second because I'm not taking damage again because I've got full power. Let's just see if this number goes down ever. Wow. So I stepped away from the computer for a few minutes, actually, and that number has not changed. And that's probably just because I have crazy amounts of power. I am literally under the lava right now and survived. It's pretty crazy, guys. I think that's a good demonstration of the absolute insane power that this thing has. And look at that. I'm on fire and everything, and I'm doing just fine. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Demonstrating just how amazing the Mecha suit really is. Next time we'll get to the Mecha tool. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.